Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And first thing I want to do, okay, stop with the music. Boy, no, now it's on radio. There we go. Finally got that thing turned off. Oh my gosh. First thing I want to do is apologize for not doing a show this week. I kind of got really busy. One of my hobbies is to recycle computers. And what I do is I'm on a service that's nationwide, but it's local, and it's called Free Cyclers, where people recycle people. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, let me start that again. Recycle things, such as computers, anything, flowers, anything, just recycle it. And so they post that they have something to offer, and it's for free, and then you monitor that, and if you see something that you're interested in or that you can use, then you reply to them, say, I can use that if it's still available. And so I do that with computers. I've done it for about 3 or 4 years. And what I do is I get the computers, I fix them if they needed any fixing. Usually they don't, because mostly people are just upgrading their computer. And then I do a factory reset. Most computers have an option that you can restore the system back to the way it was when it was purchased. So I do that. Then I run a program called Disk Wipe, which wipes out all the free space that has been freed up when you did the factory reset that contains the previous owner's files. So I do that, and you can specify the number of times that it writes random patterns. I usually have it write 3 times. And then I run another program that will let you recover deleted files to see if it finds any files that I could recover or somebody else could recover. And then I feel safe that that previous user's data is gone. And then I post it back on Free Cyclers as a free computer for somebody that needs a free computer. So I've been doing this for about 3 years, and typically what happens is over the holidays, people get new computers, they upgrade, and I get a lot of used computers. And so they kind of get backed up. And so that's what I've been doing this week, trying to recycle those computers, get them cleaned up, and then get them to other people. That's my excuse. That's the best I can come up with for excuse. Okay. Now, what I want to do today is go back and tell you about this kind of free service. It's not free, but it's kind of free, and it's something I use a lot. And what it is, it's Kindle eBooks Unlimited on Amazon. Now, you don't have to have a Kindle tablet. They have a version, that's what I'm running right now. They have a version of this ebook reader for the PC. And it works basically just like the Kindle, except you got your big computer screen that you can read on. And it's kind of like a library card, except you have to pay for it. It's $9.95 a month. And what you get for that, you get access to a large majority of the Kindle books or ebooks on Amazon, which there are hundreds of thousands. So you get some portion of that. You don't get them all, you get some portion of that. And you can check out, I use the term check out, you can download 10 books at a time. And if you decide you want another book, you have to give up one of the 10. And so you can do this as often as you want to. I mean, you can if you want to take the time to do it, you can download thousands of books a month. There's no limit on the number of downloads. There's only a limit on the books you have checked out. And what you're seeing is some of the books that I have checked out, and some of them I have purchased. I can't tell you which one's which offhand, but I'm at my limit. I have 10 books, and I kind of know which ones that I have checked out. That if I get another one, which I just did, and that's kind of prompted me to do the show. I did about an hour ago. Then you have to give one back, and it prompts you when you go to download another one. If you've used up your 10, it prompts you which of the 10 that you have out do you want to return. And that's always difficult for me because I don't want to return any of them. I went to the trouble of getting them. So if you want to keep one of those books, you can just purchase it. And they're typically $5 to $10 for an ebook. Now, if you're not familiar with ebooks, they're, basically a book that's in digital form. It's only typically, I'll say typically because there's ways around it. It's typically only can be read by this ebook reader that you can download from Amazon. All right. So most of these, I got these sorted by when I download them. So I just downloaded this one this morning, and then this is the previous one, and so on back. And they cover all kinds of subjects. Like I have diabetes, and so I'm always looking for books on diabetes to help me with my diabetes. So that's where that one came from. Again, I didn't buy that book, and that's the beauty of it, is you can download and you get the full book. You don't get a snapshot, and you get a full book. Now you have to sign up for this on Amazon. I just contacted Amazon about 20 minutes ago to make sure you don't have to have a Prime account to get into this service. You just have to have an Amazon account, and then you sign up for this service. It's $9.95 a month. You can stop it at any time. Now, I've been kind of negligent in over the holidays. I wasn't using it, so they were taking $9.95 out of my credit card, and I wasn't using it, which is bad. I should have turned it off for that period around Christmas, but I didn't. So that's all right. So you can turn it off anytime you want to, and then you can restart it again anytime you want to. So what I keep saying I will do is I will go look at all the books, the new books that are available, or books that I haven't seen, look at them, download them, and do my thing and all that. And then I will turn it off for a couple of months until more books come out. Well, I've been signed up for this for 3 years, and I've never turned it off. So anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of the books. Like I say, these are listed, are shown in order of when I downloaded them last. Now, there were other books in between here that I downloaded, and I didn't like it. And that's what I was getting ready to say before I got off track, is that's the beauty. You can download a book, the entire book that's in this unlimited library. Now, it's, like I said, it's not all the books on Amazon, and read the book. And if you feel like a lot of these books here are reference books, so they're not like a storybook or something like that you're going to read and you say, okay, I read the book, I'm through with it. These are things you would go back to. To give you an example, this one here, no, not that one. Let's see, this one here, The Hobby Guide of RTL-SDR. Now, as I recall, yeah, this was written by Carl, and I can't pronounce his last name. He is the person that designed the RTL-SDR.com dongle, and he wrote this book about how to use these SDRs. And this is an excellent book, and he put this out a couple of years ago. And so I don't want to return that one. That is a book that at the time, and it probably still is, at the time, it was a free book if you were a member of the Kindle Unlimited library, I'll call it. So I don't want to return that one. So I'm using up that slot. Now, again, I could just go purchase it, and if I get in a bind where I got more books than 10 that I want to save, then I'll just go purchase one of these books. But you can keep the book checked out as long as you want to. I've had this, like I say, I've had this book checked out for a couple of years. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you about this service. Again, you get the first month is free, so you can go look at a bunch of books. You could get thousands of books if you're on every day, and then say then you have to purposely cancel it. Otherwise, they automatically charge you for the next month, which is $9.95. So that's kind of how the scheme goes. So we're going to take a look at one of these books. I'm going to show you the one I got just last week. This is an old book. A lot of these are old books. Like this one is Utility Planets, which comes out once a year, and it's all kinds of information about listening to utility radios. No, excuse me, utility broadcast, not utility radios, utility broadcast. And it's a great guide. It's got all kinds of information, frequencies, and all that stuff. Here's another one, International Shortwave Broadcast Guide. This comes out yearly. I don't know why I don't have this is 2016, 2017. I guess I must have gave up that one to get one of these later ones. So anyway, let's just open this one. I just got this one last week, so I'll double click on it, and eventually it should open it. I think the reason it's so slow right now opening it is I haven't downloaded it on this computer. Now you can download this application for reading these Kindle books on many computers, and you can upload the books that you have in your library on all those computers. I have this particular program on 4 different computers, and so that way if I want to read one of the books while I'm on a certain computer doing a certain thing, I can do that. So there's no limit there, and the only limit is it's taking forever to download. Okay, there is this it? Let's go page 1. Yeah, this is it. Okay, what this is Bob Grove was I'll call it the publisher, the owner of a radio magazine, Monitoring Times, I think it was. I think this was from Monitoring Times. And he put in his book, a magazine, these question and answer things every month. And this is a collection because that book our magazine is out of print. And this is a collection of his questions and answers. Let me see if, yeah, Monitoring Times right there. He's the founder and publisher of Monitoring Times. So these are all the question and answers about radio stuff. And it's chock full of these. And so you can go through here and see if you can find some useful information. I've only gotten through maybe 10 pages of this so far. Now, another thing I just noticed, and let me go back to the library. I'll stay here. One thing about ebooks, and this is true no matter what the book is about, is they're not very big. They can say, I don't know what this one is, but it might say it's 100 pages. Well, it's 100 1/4 pages, I would say, of a normal book. So I started the beginning, and I'm already, I flipped, you saw me flip these pages, I'm already 26% through the book. So don't be surprised if these books are kind of small. Now let me go back to the library, and let's go to this one. This is the one I really, really like because it's great for someone just getting into SDRs. And okay, it said for some reason it failed to sync. I don't know why that is. Okay, I'm at the end of the book because I've read this one all the way through. Let me go to the beginning. Cover. Let's go to the cover and get rid of that. Okay, here's the book. Whoops, how did I get up there? I said go to the cover. Oh, I hit back. I want to just... okay, I wanted to hide this menu. Let's see, I guess I just click on this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's the book. And this has got lots of information. And I don't know what these numbers mean, but it says I'm already on location 341 of 5,440. I don't know what those increments are. But anyway, and these have, graphics, everything. It's like you're not missing anything. This is a great book. I got to tell you, this is a great book. You got to get this. If you're new to SDR, this is a great place to start. Anyway, I'm babbling now. Let's go back to the library. So my point is, I think it's really well worth the $9.95 a month, even if you just do the trial, and near the end of the 30 days, you say, okay, cancel it. I don't want it. I don't want you to charge me any money. It's free. You can do that. At least for the 30 days, you can see for yourself whether it's any good or not. And I really, really think this is a good service. Now, again, it's not every book that's in the Kindle library on Amazon. Now, you could get this book or get this service. What did I say, book? You could get this service by clicking my Amazon store link, which is below it's in the description below each of my videos. I would then get a really small commission. I think it's maybe, I don't know, 50 cents or something like that, but it helps. It helps. Or you can just go to Amazon directly. If you haven't used my Amazon store, it's basically a page on the regular Amazon store, which if you go through that link and you buy something, no matter what you buy, I get a credit. They don't give me any money. They just give me a credit, and then I can purchase things to review on my show. That's kind of how it works. This I didn't mean to make this an advertisement. Mainly, I wanted to show you this service. I have several shows where I've gone through in detail some of these books. And you can see I got a lot of them here on ham radio. And this is just a tiny smattering of what's available. There's some stuff on the Raspberry Pi, antennas, amateur radio tips, ideas and projects, guide to emergency communications. It just goes on and on and on. Now, for instance, not all these books will stay free. So you kind of, if you see a book and you're interested and it's in the free unlimited library, you need to grab it. So they don't stay free forever. Although most of these have done that, staying free forever. And some of them I'm really surprised they're free. Like these right here, this by Gail Van Horn, these guides, I'm surprised they are free, but they typically are. Sometimes during the year, they will go into that free service and you can get it and read it. And then if you want to buy it, you can buy it if you want to keep it. That's it. Sorry I haven't been on much this week, but we're catching up on recycling those computers, so we should be back on the air a lot more often this coming week. Anyway, if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. I thank everybody for their support, and have a great day. Bye-bye.